How's that look? Yeah, we're official now.
Hey guys, so we are on day 3, about 1,400 miles in. And for anybody who has been on the channel or thinks they've been on channel or pretty sure their car was on our channel, check out, just subscribe. We've got about 15 videos up total. And so if you've been on channel, if I've taught you, your stuff's coming up. So it may not have been in the first or second, it may not even been in day 1. If it was on day 1, it could have been day 1, but not until day 12. So we may put yours up. Every single car that we shot, every single car, every person we interview will be up. It just may not be. We're trying to get some videos up every day. And then when it's over, we will be putting up videos. So just be patient with us. We're working out of hotels. The hotel last night did not even have internet. The internet went down. So if you are somebody that we put on channel, keep looking, please subscribe. Please just watch, be patient. If you have questions, you can email us through the channel. You can put a comment in, hey, I'm looking for my car. I can tell you what video, all our videos are numbered. We have over 400, so just be patient. We're gonna get everybody's up. So that's the whole reason we're on tour, is for your car, and that's why we're here. I am not the only one who got an early start towards Alabama. Hey, good morning guys. We are on the interstate on our way to Hoover, Alabama. And we are going to take a little bit more direct route than they've designed today, because we want to do 2 things. One, we want to get down here early. So we are going to get down here early, check in, and then go to the Wellborn Museum. And the Wellborn Museum is about 70 miles south of Hoover, Alabama. Now, there's a whole bunch of people going there and they're opening it up, so we're going to go there. And you're going to see an awesome video about the Wellborn Museum. If you've never been, it's really cool. And also you'll be able to see some of the people that we haven't seen as long haulers, because there's going to be the people that are just showing up for this show that we will get early in the morning as well. So just today is going to be a little different than the other one. Yesterday we went through and followed everybody, and it took 9.5 hours to go 200 miles, and then it took an hour and a half to go half a mile into the stadium. Is what it is. It's okay. But we wanted to make sure we could get to the Wellborn Museum. They are open and special for people who are long haulers, and so we want to make sure we get there. It is a very special museum. And then we will be heading to Pensacola. So enjoy this super bright morning and all the bugs on the windshield, and we should be there shortly. Well, we'll get there when we get there. All right, thanks guys. We'll see you when we get to Hoover. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. Welcome to Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. And their speed limit is 65. So we will change ours to 65. There we go. All right, welcome to Alabama, folks. Go on about your business. All right, we pulled off at the Welcome Center. And check that out. That, my friends, is an Atlas rocket. That is an actual Atlas rocket. Pretty cool. All right, my friends, that is an Atlas rocket. This is me. This, the rocket, me. Let's see how big this is. And this is so very, very cool. This is the rocket that sent a man to the moon. Now, see, the very top part is a booster way up there. And then if you see there's a ladder, and then you see there's some like metal stuff, and then you see the dome at the top. The dome at the top, before it gets flat, that dome is a 3-man capsule. That's the capsule that went to the moon. Now, see the round part? That would encase or be the part where they kept the lander. So the lander was up there, and the rest of this is nothing but engines. This is nothing but engines, folks. So why is it here in Alabama? Huntsville, Alabama. That's why. It just shows here the whole thing about NASA, the visitor center. Alabama's rolling it. So this is a Saturn 1B launch vehicle. This was put here in 1979. This is an actual Saturn 1. Look at those engines. Look way up there. Saturn 1 launch. This is like the model I had in my classroom. Sometimes you'll see it in the background, but and then see the way it sits. So these would be the launch. So these would release. Those fins sit on it. The engines would launch and they would shake, and they're launching. And these are the loudest noise known to man, except for the atomic bomb, is this rocket launch. How do I know that? I was a science teacher. That's how I know that. And I studied it. And I also thought it was a cool fact, so I remembered it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. How many jets? So there's a whole bunch of jets exhaust. So four external, 4 internal, and that thing is crazy big. You cannot even see the top of it. Anyway, I wanted to share that while we were here, and I wanted to get up and walk around because we're now in Alabama. So we're about 100 miles, I think, from our target of where we're headed. Not target, but our goal. Let's see. All right, guys. So we've done a little stretch. I'll talk with you later. Mom, do you give permission for your daughter to be on this?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
thank you.
Yes,
all right,
yes,
so what town am I in right now?
Fultondale.
Fultondale?
This is my other daughter too.
Oh. Hey guys, we're in Fultondale at the Comfort Inn. Huh? Are we at the Comfort? We're at Comfort Inn in Fulton, Alabama, and we are on our third leg. We left, as you guys know, we left Nashville this morning. We are going to be, where are we going to be? Hoover, the Hoover, what is it called? The Hoover?
Okay. Where are you going? I'm not sure.
It's the big, well, whatever holds 10,000 cars. Is it a racetrack there? Because we just came from Nashville Speedway.
Oh, I've been there.
So we're going to some place, Hoover something or other. And, oh, yeah, I don't know what it is. I got to look it up on our book. But while we were here, these nice people have helped us get a room, which we didn't know if we could or not. And what's your name?
Jasmine.
So this is Jasmine. So that's Jasmine's mom.
Hey.
And she said Jasmine can be on. So Jasmine has helped us get a room, and she has never been on a YouTube channel before. So we're putting, just like we did with all the people that we've met so far on this trip for the last 2,000 miles. We'll put Jasmine on. She says hey, and now she's on YouTube. And then when she starts her own YouTube channel, then we will go and be the first subscribers ever of it. Oh, hey guys, we are at Comfort Suites in Fultondale, which is perfect for me because it is about 10 o'clock at night. Okay, we don't have any kind of blackout curtain, but that's all right. Is that curtain in here? Oh, there it is. All right. Anyway, so nice place, 127 a night. It's in Fultondale. It's right on I-65 outside of Birmingham. Nice people, and I'm basically just gonna crash. I was gonna do some editing, but I don't think I'm gonna do any editing tonight. All right, guys, see you in the morning. We're about 20 minutes from the Hoover place in Hoover, Alabama, where we're supposed to do the meetup. Good morning, everybody.
John Hawkins Parkway.
We are turning. We're in Hoover. There's a Hoover police officer. And we are in Hoover. We are about 3 miles or 4 miles from where we need to be. So we are going to go to Hoover. We're going to check in. And then we are going to a museum, which is about 65 miles away. So that's why we wanted to get here early today. We want to go in, we want to check with our long hauler pass. If there's a car or two, we'll get to them. We're gonna actually maybe shoot a car or two here or something, and then we're gonna go about 60 miles away to an awesome museum. And then we'll probably just come back here. I don't know, we'll see. Or we can just head down to Pensacola. Not sure yet. So this leg here was kind of the goofy leg because I wanted to go to this one museum here. I would have made a trip up here just to go to this museum, but it's private and it's normally only open by appointment only. So I think it's open on Saturdays, but this week it's open for all the people from the Hot Rod Power Tour. So we're gonna head over there. We called them this morning. All right, guys.
In 1/4 mile, turn left, then turn right.
Tour, VIP, tour, display straight, tour, VIP, power tour, and
Turn left on Benchavan Drive, then turn left.
long hauler.
Sir?
I'm a long hauler, display cars.
Yes, sir. So you're gonna wait right here until they stop traffic, and then you're gonna turn left and go down that way.
Okay. You keep beating me here. I keep seeing you every place. I guess I'm just lucky. People are not going to believe I'm traveling on the YouTube channel because I keep seeing you every time I come in a parking lot.
I'm the best part of your YouTube channel.
I know. What's your name, man?
I'm Wesley.
So that's Wesley. We met him up in Memphis. Then we saw him in Nashville, and now we're here in Alabama. Where's Long Haulers heading?
You're gonna keep straight, just stay in the right lane and follow that all the way up.
All right, hey man, thanks.
Y'all be safe.
All right. So that was Wesley. So everybody's just doing setup. I wanted to kind of get some of the setup stuff for the channel before 1,000 million cars show up. Long haulers?
All the way up, yeah.
All the way up. What's going on? Ugh. Are they not parking anybody yet? All right, guys, so we are leaving. We got here real early. We got here at 9:44. They're not even opening the gates until 11. So we are going to shoot over to, we're gonna shoot out to the museum, and then we will come back.
Turn left on John Hawkins Parkway.
That down there looks like they're setting up for some kind of rally or something. I'm not even sure what they're doing down there. That looks like rally riding, which it may be. I remember there was something like that here. All right, so we're gonna get on the highway. We're gonna go, and you will see where we're headed when we get there. Hey guys, so I just actually got a phone call from the guys that are with the Hot Rod Tour. Cause I gave him a card because I was leaving. I just let him know who, you know, I said, well, I'm gonna head out, and cause I didn't want to get stuck there for 2 hours and then get in traffic and not get over to the museum. I wanted to check in, and he was like, no, he's like, you can come and check in. They're gonna open it up here in about 10 minutes. So he said, please turn around, come on back, and they're gonna open it up sooner than later. So by the time I get there, they'll probably be open, and then we're gonna go around, shoot some video real quick, and then we will head out to the museum that we're going to. And you guys are gonna love this museum. All right, guys, so everybody's just coming in. They're gonna be opening the gates early, and that's kind of a nice thing. They've learned a little bit about what happened yesterday in Nashville. So you get to Alabama, and the Alabama guy goes, okay, that happened in Nashville, ain't gonna happen here. So they're gonna open early. We've got a lot of the locals. Some of the long haulers I recognize are here, and we're gonna go and check out their cars. We're gonna go and check out some of their cars and let them talk to us about it. And so that's where we're gonna be. Come along. Hey guys, first car in Hoover, first car in the whole parking lot right here. This guy must know somebody. And what's your first name?
Daniel.
Hey Daniel, I'm Sean. How you doing?
How you doing?
So, we got Z28 Rally Sport.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, you can't have an SS version and the Z28. You either pick Z28 or SS, but you get Rally Sport with either.
Yes, sir.
So, tell me about the car.
Well, we've owned it for a while. It's a real good, dependable car. We drive it all the time. And we just have a lot of fun with it.
Okay, tell me a little bit about. It's not stock.
No,
you don't normally get 454s with these.
It's got a built 454 in it, automatic, lots of power.
4-bolt main.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is it, turbo 400?
It's a 350 turbo.
It's 350 turbo. So tell me a little bit about the motor. Did you guys build it or?
The motor was built when we bought it already.
Okay.
And,
so it was already stuck in here?
it was already stuck in there.
And you got power. Did it come with the car come with the power brakes?
This car come with power disc brakes, power steering, factory air conditioning.
So that's came with
factory. That's all factory.
it. Now it wasn't a big block car. It would have came with a 302 if it was a Z28.
Somebody had replaced the motor.
Okay. Probably beat the crap out of the 302.
Probably.
So
we could change it back, but this car runs so good, we just gonna leave it like it is as long as it runs good. So.
And it's an original Z28,
Yes,
and it's an original RS.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
According to the VIN tag number, that's
Well,
what it is.
yeah, it's the only thing you can go by.
That trim tag right there.
So here's the trim tag, and it says right on it. Where's trim? This should say Z on it. Well, no, because this is a 68.
I think 69 is one.
69 is the one that says Z28. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a 68. All metal body.
All metal body.
Now, is this the original color of the car?
Original color, butternut yellow.
Wow. And black interior is all original. And so, you bought it.
We bought it.
We bought it, or did you buy it?
I bought it.
And then he gets it.
He rides in it.
He rides in it now.
He will be driving.
And he washes it now.
He drives it some now on back roads. We live out in the country,
Okay.
so.
Now, does he know how to fix it?
He knows how to work on a car.
Okay, there you go.
He's been working on cars and driving cars and trucks since he was born, so sitting in my lap.
So what kind of rear ends it got?
It's got 311 positive traction.
311? Oh, okay. So it looks a little loaded down. Is it got some stuff in the trunk today?
Yeah, we got all kind of stuff in there. We got
So, but it's not
coolers and
rubbing.
chairs. No.
Everybody else is. We were talking about there's a run on air
does
shocks.
It rubs when my wife goes with us.
Right. He doesn't mean that. He don't mean that.
Not to say she's big. It's just because she ate. But three of us, when you hit a good dip, it'll bump a little bit, but not real bad.
You don't got no bumper bars on there. See,
No.
not totally 80s on that, but that's what I would have had. Has it got coilovers or anything with the suspension, or is it
Factory
pretty?
shock.
Okay. You got air shocks on it?
No.
No, just regular. So okay.
It rides and drives really good.
And then it's got the spoiler would have came with the Z28 package as well. And it's got the console. Oh, and it's got the. I for some reason I've always called them 8 shifters. They're not 8 shifters though, but I actually had a 69 we bought back in the day because I wanted to rally rims off it, and it had those. Of course, mine was only $300, but it was 1982.
I wish I could find one for $300.
But then I sold it for $500. So
You made money, didn't
I
you?
thought I did. So, it's got, and then the tax obviously. That looks like, is the tack the only thing that's aftermarket on this?
That's the
Wow.
Well, the fuzzy dice. We
Okay.
Fuzzy dice.
Yeah, but you gotta have that.
You gotta have fuzzy dice on the hot rod.
But this even has the is that the original radio, or is that one of them radios that looks original?
It looks original.
But it's the one that
it's custom model sound.
yeah, so you can get all the modern stuff, but it still looks the original. Wow.
Mostly we listen to hot rod music, so it's hard to ride in a hot rod if you ain't got hot rod music.
That is true. That is true. And the steering wheel, is that the original?
No, the steering wheel's been changed.
Okay. But wow. I mean, it's just
seats is all original. They've never been recovered.
and you just kept the single mirror because that's what it came with. Most of them didn't have dual mirrors. Everybody put them on because they went.
I don't ever look out of that one. I look ahead. I don't look behind me.
You don't need to know who's back. Now, was this the original hardtop, or did it come with? Okay, so it did not have a vinyl roof that was removed or anything. Wow. American Racing. So you got kind of vintage wheels on it.
We just like them old hot rod wheels.
That's a beautiful car. That is absolutely beautiful. Thanks for sharing with us.
I sure appreciate it.
Thanks. And your name?
Jake.
Thanks for being on camera. Thanks. You talk way too much. You're gonna have to
This boy
quiet
here,
down.
he sleeps, eats, dreams, hot rods, trucks, cars. I bought him a 51 Chevrolet truck. We're working on it. We got a 70 C10 Chevrolet we drive all the time too.
Okay.
It's got the patina look to it. And he's
Well,
crazy about hot rods.
if
You
you
see his
get-
shirt, don't you?
If you can work on cars that have that aren't electric, you'll probably have a good future, because there's going to be a lot of people that if you can't, unless they can hook a computer up to it, they can't fix it, and it's a lost art. Well, anyway, thank you guys. Enjoy. Just here for the show.
Thank you. I
All right.
appreciate it. Put it up here.
Yeah.
You're gonna put it at the bottom. Take that off. Huh?
Yeah.
We'll get it even. You tell me. You stand back here in the middle. Just look in the middle.
Looks like it.
They look even.
Yeah.
Try it again. Oh yeah. How's that look? Yeah. We're official now.
How's it going?
Hey, man.
That's not the original motor in there.
Huh?
That's not the original motor.
No, that's not. It's been modified
What was
just
that,
a
a
little bit.
502?
That's 470.
470.
Yeah.
So I'm Sean, Junkyards and Barn Finds. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Oh,
Just a 470, 454 bored out. Just had a little work, rock heads.
new brakes as well. Got looks like discs around.
Yeah, wildwood disc brakes all the way around it.
What are you running for transmission?
Just turbo 350.
Turbo 350?
Yeah, 3500 stall.
What do you got for gears? 411s?
I just got a 325. I do a lot of driving.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
gas prices right now. You just saved yourself.
You're right.
You went from the gold card to the black card.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah.
wow. And where are you out of?
I'm just out of Birmingham. I live in Trussville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is just a day, nice
Yeah,
day
just
out.
a day out for me. Yeah.
So that's cool. So
Yeah.
not one of the 10,000 long haulers that are going to be
not
waiting in
this
traffic.
time.
to
Maybe
come here.
next year. Yeah. I'd love to do that.
And it's obviously staying cool. You got a nice.
Yeah. Nice aluminum radiator with twin dual fans.
Now,
on
did
it.
you build the car?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
I've done
What was the
everything.
original?
It
in
had
here?
a big block in it.
Oh, okay.
But just all stock.
You just wanted a
Just
bigger
all factory.
block.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, just wanted something a little bigger, something that idle a little rougher,
Because you could still get your fingers around the first
Yeah,
one, so you
yeah,
wanted to make sure
yeah.
that there's no way you could change spark plugs and
That's
oil.
it. And I've redone interior, had a bench seat,
Oh, wow.
put, bucket seats, and made console for it.
Well, it's definitely got that look to it, the vintage
Yeah.
awesome
Oh yeah, well,
look. you
yeah,
know.
that's what I like. I'm an old school guy, so
Yeah.
I like old cars.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
Okay, thank you.
That's our YouTube channel. So.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to check you out.
But yeah, I saw you pull in.
Yeah.
And my brother had one of these. He never got
really?
it. It was orange when he bought it. It was primer when he sold it.
Yeah.
Go figure, huh?
Yeah.
So,
And primer's cheaper,
yeah.
Yeah.
So
You do that with a can.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint this one of these days, but I bought it when I bought it. It'd been sitting there under a shed for 25
Right.
years. The right side is still halfway decent, and the paint's coming off where the sun was.
well, the Novas now, I mean, you're seeing a lot more of them because they kind of were like, you had your Chevelle Camaro and all,
Yeah.
and they were kind of like that car that didn't get as much loving.
Oh yeah.
But now, because they didn't get the loving,
Yeah.
they weren't beat to death and destroyed. And there's a whole lot with the original hubcaps on them still.
Oh, yeah.
And now you can find them and
See some beautiful cars.
and literally I mean, Yanko made. We were up at Carlisle 2 years ago when they did all the Novas, and they had a Yanko Deuce 2 there, man, and that thing was
My dad bought a
awesome.
Nova in '76, brand new. I still got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
Six
That's good to hear. Yeah.
Everybody in the family learned how to drive and learned how to not in that Nova.
Yeah.
They have the 3 on the stick.
No,
Oh.
automatic, but
Oh, okay.
But it been through 5 grandkids.
Yeah.
Five
How about
grandkids
that?
drove it to high school.
That's cool.
But see, the nice thing is you could throw the biggest engine you want in these things, and they'll hold it. So you know.
Yep.
All
But
5 of the sisters drove it, and he drove it.
All motor.
Yeah,
Everybody learned how to
almost.
drive.
yeah.
Learned in that
But I
Nova.
put a
Where you
rack
from,
companion in it. I just live here in Birmingham.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Just come for today?
Just one day. Yeah.
Well, it's really.
One day.
Florida.
Oh really?
Yeah, me too. Fort
Yeah,
Myers.
Hey, we're on the other side of the coast. We're from Melbourne.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what do you got? You guys are long haulers. I've seen
Yeah,
you guys.
yeah,
I've
man.
seen you on the road.
Yeah.
What's your first name?
Mike.
Mike. Hey, Mike. Sean.
Sean, nice to meet you, Sean.
Jim Ritter.
Hey, Jim. How y'all doing? And they're Floridians like me, so this is like we're looking to get a jacket, maybe put a bonfire up right now. It's kind of cold up here in Alabama. It's only about 96, so
Yeah,
we're chilling.
Yeah. So I got my hoodie waiting just in
wait.
case.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta put it on. And
So you guys are in this Ford?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So tell me about the car, man.
It's a 1949. It's called a business coupe.
Oh, is this the one that had the bed in the back?
No back seat. No.
No,
yeah, you
no,
put a
because
bed
there was a
back.
couple back in the 50s that had that one that you could turn the seats around and it would turn into a full-size bed.
Okay.
You're
Well, this
right.
had
Yeah.
no rear seat in it. It's a
Yeah,
business
the,
coupe.
yeah, the
Right.
business coupes.
It's been upgraded with a 302 Mustang drivetrain, 5-speed, and it's got air conditioning on it. On a day like today, it makes
Yeah.
a difference.
Yeah, they laugh in Florida when you put air conditioning in the old cars, and
Yep.
now we know why.
My wife calls it the rust bucket.
So
Just-
because she
just-
doesn't understand what
She
patina
does,
means.
right, exactly.
So-
But yeah, we
And you know what? You know where the word patina came from, right? A guy named Joe Patina who had no money to paint cars, and he used to say patina. No, I'm just kidding. but but that was a good story.
We
Yeah,
had,
yeah.
we had to get a tetanus shot before we got
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Drive it up there and make sure we can get rust.
And the
on it.
worst thing is, people now, they're sanding their cars to look like
Oh,
this.
yeah.
They paint them
right.
rust color, and then they sand the paint.
Right, so
Yes.
the rust.
Or they
Yeah.
pour acid on it.
And I'm just like, you want a rusty one, go to Old Gold in North Florida. He's
There
got
you go.
2,600 old ones with patina
Yeah.
on them. You don't have to paint nothing.
And you pay a good price too. Yeah, but
There's been some nice looking patina jobs there.
Yeah.
That 50
Yeah.
Cadillac, you see that?
Yeah,
yeah,
First
that,
day,
yeah,
that's
the first day was real close to where
Yeah,
you
yeah,
were.
yeah.
But talking
Yep.
to that guy with the Mopar.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is running good. So are you having any heating issue, overheating
we're-
issues
we're,
with?
We're,
Believe it or not, yesterday got 23 miles a gallon.
That's
this thing.
my truck only gets 17, and that's
83-year-old car and got 23
Wow.
miles a gallon. I mean, they figured it out 80 years ago, you know?
yeah.
We can't do that today.
No, as I said, I'm driving that 2017 truck with a V6, and it's getting 17 miles.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but anyway, well, that's a cool truck. Let me look at when he's on. I'll take a quick look at the interior. What do you got for brake? You said you put in a Mustang too.
No, no, no. I got
it came with
S10.
Oh, the S10. Okay, it's an S10
up front,
suspension.
62 Fairlane out back,
Okay.
and 5-speed. The console's out of a Tahoe. The seats are out of a Dakota or Durango or something. And
Something doesn't really matter.
That's right, but it's comfortable.
Yeah.
The car will ride
Well,
out, man.
The nice thing with the 50s cars is they're so big. You know, I mean, they are comfortable, and that's not including your trunk.
That's my trunk right there. My spare
So-
tire is up under here right now. I mean, it's
So-
it's sliding all the way up.
I mean, honestly, you could probably have rented the trunk out as a room to a couple people
Yep.
that are on the tour that
Yep.
that didn't have hotel rooms.
agree.
Because it's big enough. I mean, is there a bathroom in there, or what?
Yeah,
You probably
yeah,
put a
yeah,
porta
yeah.
potty in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So I mean, well, that's what these cars were, especially the businessman coupes. They were, because back in the day, everybody was going door to door, and they needed something that had a lot of room to stretch out, because they had, you know, motels, and that was about it.
Yeah, encyclopedias or Electrolux.
Whatever they're selling. You know?
Now, what's for the rear suspension so that you're not rubbing and everything? Is it because it's the truck's the S10 suspension?
No, it's not S10 in the
Okay.
back. It's 62 Fairlane differential.
Okay, so do you have
Leaf
air
spring.
shocks or something?
No, I did put air shocks on
Oh, okay.
only to carry the load.
That's what I meant, because everybody now you're seeing all
Yeah,
the
they're like-
cars.
yeah, they're
are
running
like-
down the road,
They
yep.
look like, yeah, they're the opposite of those they're about those pickup trucks that I still don't understand.
Yeah.
Dead body.
They
Yeah.
call that in Florida. They call that bulldogging.
I just call it. Guys, look, I love all cars, except that is the stupidest thing. It was started by a guy who could only afford the lift kit for the front of his truck.
Right.
And for those guys that never drove their trucks and it caused like a waterfall in the back.
Right.
But I to this day don't understand why you buy a $60,000 truck and then make half the truck not worth being able to do anything.
No, right.
Somebody, if you want to comment and tell me why, go ahead.
Yeah.
But I think I'll figure out women before I figure out that, and I'm 55.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
So, well, this is very cool.
It's just old.
Very cool.
It's just all old. It's all metal. It's original paint on the car.
And it's a tank, man. This thing is a tank.
It got hit with a shotgun on the other side. They're right here. Right
and killed the shotgun.
Well, it got hit from far away. You look, you see, it's got pellets on. Excuse me, Fred. Let me slide by here. Yeah,
I
right
got a
here.
buddy that was just contemplation. Am I gonna drive?
Got pellets from a shotgun right there, man.
Oh, well, there you go.
That was from far away. The car sat in Montana for like 25 years.
Wow.
And that's where it sat in the sun and got beat to death, you know.
We're thinking maybe it was a moonshine runner, and that's when he got shot a shotgun.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there you go.
Well, if it was a door-to-door salesman,
he might have got shot too.
he might have got shot at on his way out the driveway in the 50s.
Yeah.
That's why it's sitting in a field, because the guy was like, yeah, I'm
driving that
I ain't driving that no more. They know me in this town.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, thanks, guys, man. It was a great talking.
Sean, nice meeting you, man.
Me too.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Did you guys get your poster? They're doing well.
Yeah, what are you guys driving?
They're driving a hot rod. I'm just doing a YouTube channel.
You're just on the YouTube channel, but they drive a hot rod and you're along for the ride?
No, I got a truck. We're just driving. I'm just driving around.
Just driving around. You're having a good time. You want the long haul?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to say just. I mean, it's got 4 wheels and it's got an engine or a motor, right?
It's a Nissan.
It goes and stops and turns left and right. I mean,
it's a Nissan.
It's all good. I'm just glad you're here.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. On behalf of eBay Motors and the Hot Rod Power Tour main stage and driven by Continental Tires, welcome to day number 3 of the Hot Rod Power Tour. Hey, you guys, how are you? We've got, what do I got? No? Okay. I just figured I'd ask. Thanks for coming out, buddy. Do you have a sunscreen on your feet? If you don't, you better get some on, because you're going to have burnt toes by the end of the day. What are you driving in? You know what kind of car? You don't? You want to turn around and ask Dad? What kind of car? What is it?
Dodge Charger.
Do you know if it's new or old? It's new. Do you know what year?
No.
You just know it's a Dodge Charger. Do you know what kind it is?
RT.
RT, nice. Do you know what that stands for?
No.
That's okay, neither do I.
All right, guys, we are in Hoover, Alabama, and before you think that you can outrun a Hoover, Alabama police car, then you might be able to outrun some of the Fords or Chevys, but probably not the 911. So this is a seized drug vehicle. Hey guys, you're gonna be on our YouTube channel because I was filming this at the same time you're taking your pictures.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful Z28 69. throw that in there just to give him. Vintage Alabama vehicle. Automatic, all the gauges.
Welcome, man.
But
Welcome to Alabama.
That's his red Corvette right there.
okay. So how many in your group down here?
But today I think there's gonna be like 10.
10?
Yeah,
Okay.
but normally in the club I think we've got about 50 or 60 members.
Now, I've been in Corvette clubs because my first one I bought back in the 80s, and last one I just sold was a 35th anniversary that I sold with 30,000 miles on it because I never drove it.
Wow.
But as yours turning, because before it used to be you had a lot of 70s, you had a lot of like the 3s, a lot of 2s, and the new ones weren't coming out. But now I'm looking at most of the clubs, at least down Florida, everybody's almost now has got the newer ones.
Most all of ours are C7s. We've got a few C8s.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of C1s and C2s, maybe a C3.
Rarely a C4, hardly anybody. I couldn't even drive. The reason I had low mileage, my butt would fall asleep after about 10 minutes and my back hurt, so I never drove the stupid thing. But
Welcome to Alabama, man.
so but yeah. And what's the name of your
way down there?
Oh
way
yeah.
Down.
So what's the name of the club?
Team Corvette of Alabama.
Team Corvette Alabama. Do you guys have a website or anything?
I don't know. Our president is standing up in the white shirt.
Okay.
That's Gary.
With the mustache.
No.
Okay, the one with the blue turquoise pants. You guys have a website or anything? So I'm gonna put some of these cars on in case anybody wants to reach out to you.
TeamCorvetteAlabama.com.
Team Corvette Alabama, just as it's spelled, no space.
No space.
Okay. All right, guys. So if you're in Alabama and you have a Corvette and you haven't joined the club yet, and I'm assuming you guys do cruises
Oh yeah,
and
we just got back from Myrtle Beach 2 weeks ago for their show, and we're going to Charlotte for Mr. Hendricks' tour.
Okay.
We're going to Panama or Pensacola for that show. We do a lot.
Okay. You ever do a Carlisle show?
We don't, because it's right at that. It's when we go to Pensacola.
Okay.
Corvettes at the beach.
Okay.
I think we maybe have 1 or 2 members that branch out and go there, but not as a club.
All right. Well, guys, I say if you have a Corvette, they got some of them here. I guess you're kind of like a host, one of the host clubs for
Well,
this.
we are we've got a real good association with the city. My son's a police officer. The police chief is.
So you the one who drives the Corvette or the Porsche down there?
No, he's in our club too. He's got a ZR1.
Okay.
And this is my C8R.
Okay.
The police chief has got a C8, and so he's in our club. So we've got, and my son's a police officer, so we've got a real good relationship with the city.
Right.
And so we did this in 18 when they were there.
Oh, okay.
And so set it up. Of course,
Okay.
a lot of cooling facilities here.
I have seen you guys on the road,
You have?
and we filmed you on the road.
Oh, awesome.
I'm Sean with Junkyards and Barn Finds. We're a YouTube channel.
We are from Jefferson, Ohio, Northeast Ohio.
Okay, I'm Sean.
Nice to meet you.
So-
He watches everything.
Okay.
So therefore I do too.
So tell me about the Pacer wagon.
It's a 1978. It belonged to my grandfather. It's been in the family since brand new.
Really? So these were the car to get for like 2 years. They were the most popular car. And then, but they were going to put a rotary engine in it.
Right.
And they didn't.
Because the rotary
Mazda backed out, and so they had to kind of change a little bit of it. So, but you got the wagon model, which is a rarity in itself.
This thing was ordered, no power steering, no power brakes, radio delete, and it was supposed to be a 3-speed on the floor. You ready?
So he built it to drag it a little.
No,
to run it?
no. All this I've done.
Oh, okay.
Everything I've done.
Because he took all the stuff that sucks power away.
I took all the stuff off.
Oh, okay.
When I got it, it still had, it was bone stock.
Okay.
I got pictures of it where it was sitting in the field after my grandfather passed away.
So you got to get the looks from everybody every time you take this thing out. Before everybody was, oh my God, you got a Pacer. Now it's like, oh my God, check it out, it's a Pacer. It's like the Happy Meal memory of the 70s.
This one's it's not stock. It's comp cam, valve train, timing chain, gear set. I milled the head about 10,000 and cleaned it up, had it gasket ported just to match the gaskets and stuff. Offenhauser intake, Clifford header, Poly 4-barrel.
So when that movie came out, back
Wayne's
World, how many people wanted to buy this? Or
I didn't have anybody that really wanted to buy it.
Oh, really?
During Wayne's World, it was still sitting in the barn.
Oh, really? Oh, because it's the same color blue.
Not quite.
No?
Wayne's World's more of a powder blue.
Okay.
Blue.
But and is that the original seats and all for the inside? So this is the interior the way it comes.
Yep. Interior is completely original.
And it's got 5 bolts. I would have thought it would have had 4 bolts, kind of like back in the day with the Mavericks and everything else. This base, this size, they had a lot of them had, the Vegas and they had 4 bolts, but this came with a 5. Yep. Is that something you did with the Mustang, or is that just because of the?
That's the way it was.
Because AMC just decided those are the parts they were gonna put on it. Wow.
That's the way it was.
Wow. Well, it's definitely very cool, man. Appreciate your story. So thank you guys for watching. This is what it looked like when it was new.
Yep.
So.
And Ray started putting all the side stuff on it.
Oh wow.
Grandpa and Rascal.
So I'm assuming it's paid off by now then. You never know.
It actually was inherited.
How you guys doing?
Good yourself.
I'm Sean. I'm Junkyards and Barn Finds. We're a YouTube channel. Oh, you got for your doggy.
Yeah,
is this a real GS?
It is.
Okay, stage 1,
Stage 1.
Stage 1 GS. Okay.
Just the way didn't want to badge it to anything.
Original paint?
Nope.
I mean original color?
Original color, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
bittersweet miss. That's original color.
And it had the white roof, with white interior when it was new. Wow.
Correct.
What's your first name?
John.
Hey John, Sean Dever.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
Hey man. Are you a long hauler? I'm
Yes,
assuming.
we are.
Me too.
Yep, we're going the whole 9 yards.
And you brought the boys in the back or the girls in the back?
Girls in the back.
Well, I gave you one of our cards? That's us.
I do now.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
What's it got under the hood then? It's the 455?
Yep.
Is it all the same stock stage 1 or little played around with it?
I left it all stock.
Nice. How long have you had the car?
7 years.
Okay.
Took me 2 years to restore it.
And you're out of North Carolina?
Correct.
Oh, nice. Well, you guys have fun. I gotta head out.
Take care.
But thank you for talking to me about your car. Nice car. That is a nice car. And then here's a Mustang, because I know we haven't featured a lot of Ford. So here's a Mustang 351 Cleveland. Florida car. I wonder if I've seen this car. It looks familiar. Gary. So Gary's from Pensacola, and this is his 70.
Yep.
So and
5 years.
5 years
To get it going to this point.
And you said this was a race car.
It was a drag car. So when I got it, it was a roller. Had no motor or transmission. The 9-inch was shot, and so.
So you were free to do whatever you wanted then.
Yeah. So I, take it apart first, right? Take the roll bar out, take all the loops out, and anything that was drag racing,
Right.
And then started doing all the suspension work, getting it ready for the motor, and the motor came from my dad's farm truck.
Okay.
Came from a Ford F-250, 71 model.
Okay.
And I was very surprised to see that it was a Cleveland inside the truck. But anyway, so it needed to be overhauled and gone through, but and she's doing great now.
And with all this heat, you were saying it didn't overheat at all?
Stayed right at 190 the whole way.
And this is its first basic big time road trip.
Big road trip, about 4 hours, and even through detours and everything, she did wonderful.
And you wanted to make sure you did it on the hottest day of the year.
Oh, well, so I didn't plan that, but yeah, didn't plan.
So brake wise, what do you got on the brakes? Are they the stock brakes or?
It's not the stock brakes. It's from.
Are they drums or are they?
A Granada.
Okay.
Changeover. Discs. So yeah, it works really well on that.
Oh, nice.
It's got coilover shocks on the front end, and the shock towers have been trimmed down. So this is the adjustable coilover shocks on there.
And you still no power brakes though?
No power brakes, no power steering, no AC.
So it's basically a straight line.
Yeah.
As long as you go straight line, you don't need power brakes, you don't need steering.
Yep, it's a highway cruiser. I got a 3.0 in the back with a T5 overdrive.
Okay.
So I'm running 70 miles per hour at about 1,800 RPM.
Oh, nice. Well, we'll probably see you in Pensacola then tomorrow, right?
Yep.
See you, man.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks. What's your first name again?
Mike.
Mike. So this is Mike. Hey. And hey guys, he come up to me. He said he's watching the channel. Yep. And he's got a Corvette, and he didn't bring it here.
Yeah, didn't
because
bring
he's
it
just walking around. He's local now. Well, kind of local, right?
Yeah, local. Right.
Local. And we're down here in Hoover, so he's just coming over to see what's out here and stuff. So.
See the Barbering Museum too if you have time. It's a motorcycle museum, Barber Motorsports.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Okay.
So he's giving me some heads up on where to go and what to do, some local flavors. So appreciate you watching the channel, sir.
Yes,
thanks, man. Have a great day.
In 1/2 mile, make a U-turn. Turn left.
All right, guys, we are heading to the Wellborn Museum. If you've never heard of it, you're gonna remember it as soon as we get there. So. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.
Where it says merchandise store right here, merchandise store link, you will see it says https:/junkyards-barn-finds, and you click on that and it's going to take you here.